lads, Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Last night I was going to drop this because we did have the guarantee Bundesliga team of the season pack. I got slaughtered back. I don't know about you guys, I was kind of disappointed. But today we're going to review one of the better ones, which personally, I hope you guys did get. It is Mr. Jude Bellingham. Guys, if you do enjoy this review, make sure to leave a like and drop a comment below your thoughts and who you got in the guaranteed. I'd love to know who you got in the guaranteed pack team of the season, Bundesliga. Don't know why I said that backwards or frontwards or anything. I think it's because there's a massive truck outside my house, so I'm looking at it. But it is what it is. Anyways, Jude Bellingham. He looks good, right? I mean, he's got 90 in every single face card stats. High work rate, 6'1", 4-star combo, and his stats are outrageous, as you can actually see. By the way, do you like my smiley face? Look at that. This is classic football shirts, boys. But look, smiley face. Gotta love a smiley face. But anyways, on to Bellingham stats. 94 acceleration, 87 sprint speed. He should cover and be able to cover a lot of ground. The Chemstar did use him, by the way. You'll be seeing stats all over the boards. Basic. And by the way, in the gameplay, when you see the cards in the corner, that is my recommended chem style, which will be on that card, which today will be basic on Jude Bellingham. So if you want to play more defensive, Anchor would do, Shadow would do. You want to play more, maybe in a cam position, Hunter, Hawk, Engine, you know what I'm saying? It just depends where you want to play him. I want to play him as a pure box-to-box, and I reckon basic covers all areas, literally every single area, including the boosted sprint speed. Shooting-wise, he's got the power, he's got the long shots, he's got the finishing, happy days. Also got the positioning as well. He's got 95 vision, 96 short pass, 95 long pass, and good curve. Not amazing, it is good. What was that? Dude, it makes some noise, that, doesn't it? But anyways, dribbling. See, bamboozled me. Dribbling wise, got 97 agility, 93 balance, 98 reactions with 91 composure. Brilliant stats right there. 96 ball control and 96 dribbling. Now, what I did experience with his dribbling is that he's got a super long stride. Doesn't always stay close to his body. I couldn't even speak there. It doesn't stay close to his body all the time, only when you're slow dribbling. So when you accelerate, the space between the player and the ball, it's a long stride basically, and players can kind of get in there, intercept, but the aggression that he's got, he goes straight back in there for the challenge. And defensively, he's got all the stats, man. He's even got 99 stamina. Player traits, he's got team player, fair dues. I mean, dives in the tackle trait as well, and technical dribbler. What we're going to do now is watch the gameplay that I played, and let's see how Jude Bellingham does. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. I'm not too sure why I was so awkward there in the intro. I think it's like when I know people can hear me like outside and like there's things going on outside my house, it gets a little bit anxious sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting in here shouting at a bloody camera. They're going about their lives and I'm shouting at a camera. Not even shouting, I'm talking to myself basically. But anyways, Jude Bellingham is a good player. He's a very good player. I don't think... You know, like someone like a box-to-box like Fred, you're going to be more, what's the word, flairful, more creative when it comes to like dribbling and skills and stuff. I don't think that's the type of player Jude Bellingham is. You've got to see him for what he is on this game, similar to Gravenberch. Use him as a pure box-to-box or defensive. You've got a choice right there, but use him smartly. Basically, don't try and skill and dribble past each and every single player on the pitch. You can accelerate past them, there's no doubt, but use him simply, and not only is he simply used, he's effective as well, man. If you use him to his like simplistic terms, he becomes super effective at intercepting the ball, which you'll see many times throughout this review. I included as kind of many tackles and interceptions as I possibly could for you guys, just to kind of showcase his position in midfield, because it's literally amazing, man. People try crossfield balls, he's there, just like that. People try intricate through balls, he's there, interception. He's basically Spider-Man in the CDM rule. That's 6 foot, how tall is he? 6'1". He's got spider legs out of 8-legged freaks, those massive ones, you know what I'm saying? The pros and cons. Now, obviously, they're on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, underneath me, down there, Jude Bellingham, you see the chem style on the card. That is my recommended chem style. So, I recommend a basic, similar to I think it's Guardiol. I still don't know how to pronounce that name, by the way. I had a shadow on him in that, and a lot of people were like, you didn't pick it up, but that's my recommended chem style in the games, right? 4-star combo, obviously a massive pro to this guy's game, and the high work rates. For me, high is perfect for box-to-box players that you want to utilize at getting forwards, in possession, stuff like that, and getting backwards as well. Basically helping out your defense and attack in equal measure, and basically being an engine in the midfield. And that is why, pros and cons, I've got engine is number one. It doesn't mean that he's a robot. Well, actually, he's a CPU AI. But it doesn't mean that he's literally like, he's the engine on a train or something like that, you know what I mean? But he's the engine in midfields for your teams. That was a weird glitch on the screen right there. He's the engine in your team, meaning the cogs keep turning. It keeps going, and he never stops. And I can only liken that to Gravenberch, Ruud Gullit. He does a lot of that in midfields. And someone like a Lothar Matthaus, the icon moments, because he covers a lot of ground as well, man. He never stops either. Try to hit the keeper. Unlucky Harry Kane, pal. Aggression. Sensational. Again, he's got those long strides which could put people off the cards, but he's got the aggression to instantaneously win it back. Say if someone intercepts his strides and puts a foot there, he just burst through them like they're not even there. His acceleration's really good as well. Like you see there, I could look at it at a certain angle and think there's space there. He can run into that space very quickly and just basically lose the player that he's currently marking him and get into space to create another attack. I always like these interplays with players as well, because he receives the ball and then it just seems in control where I could go right, I could go left, I can do what the hell I please, basically. His interceptions are top tier and his dribbling's very good as well. In terms of cons, I don't believe he has any standouts whatsoever. With that being said, let's get into the summary. So there we have it then, lads. That was Jude Bellingham. His brother's also coming through for Birmingham now, did you know that? But on this game, one of the best players from the Team of the Season Bundesliga, which, by the way, if you got him in either your Reds or your guarantees, I dislike you now. Honestly, I was so jealous seeing all that on my timeline on Twitter. I got extremely jealous. I wasn't happy. I was looking at him thinking, I got Diaby. I could have just bought Diaby. Bellingham's bloody pricey, boys. And, of course, this is a graphic I made last night. And then I thought, the UEL finals on Rangers Frankfurt, which, by the way, congratulations to Frankfurt on penalties. And that went to penalties. So I didn't release a video last night on Mr. Bellingham, so I'm releasing it today. And these were the prices last night when I made this graphic. So he was 3 million on Xbox, 3.6 million on PlayStation. That is some price bracket, let me tell you that. I'm just going to get an updated price right now, right? And just have a little butchers, boys. He's bound to be on the top line. Oh, he's on the second line. I need to try that and Kunku out as well. He's actually went up on Xbox. He's 3.1 million on Xbox now. He's went down 100k on PlayStation. He's about 3.5. But that is very pricey. I think on this game, Bellingham offers you a different experience to players that, like, the casual user might not get a chance to use. Obviously, similar cars today. Team of the Season Gravenberch, which at the time of release was an extortionate price. I still believe he potentially is as well. Moment Hullet, similar to also the Prime and the mid Hullet as well. He's just got that presence in the midfield. And a lot to Matthaus. Matthaus is very good at the box-to-box role, and I believe Bellingham is as well. So he's similar and quite at that level of those players. I played 4 games for me, 0 goals. I didn't exactly use him in an advanced midfielder role, but he contributed in different ways, which I loved. And he did get 2 assists. 8.7, 9.0, and a 7.4 were his first 3 games of match ratings. Passing, I'm going to give a 9 and an 8 for shooting, physicality, and dribbling, which, by the way, is very good for a person of his height, which is 6'1". The overall rating I will give Mr. Jude Bellingham will be it's not a 10. You guys expected a 10. I just debated you guys. But it's going to be a 9.9 for myself. And you might be asking, wait, that's a bit harsh, man. Why just not give him a 10? You give him a 9.9. I think his game could be a little bit more streamlined. I know he's a great midfielder, but I just think it could be that little bit better. And you might be asking, what area? What area? it's just his overall involvement in the game. I mean, he's always there. He's always involved. But sometimes the ball gets away from him on the stride. And that is frustrating at times. Even though he will go through the opponent that does that, it can overturn possession. So sprinting, you always need to go into space. You can't exactly skill past the player with Mr. Jude Bellingham. In terms of value, I mean, 3 million to 3.6 million is quite hefty. And I'm going to give him a 7.3 on there. 7.3 value for coins. Simply because I look at the likes of Fred in midfield. And I look at the likes... Who else can I say? Who else can I say? The Premier League had some decent ones. But I look at these midfielders, right? It's kind of box to box. Look at Calagiuri, for example. Calagiuri can fill that role in for you. Jude Bellingham's basically a luxury. He's not a must, he's a luxury, let's just say that. And I think when it comes to like, comparing and contrasting the prices of those kind of players, he's very expensive for a luxury. But again, he's a luxury, so luxuries will be expensive. Enjoyment for me will be a 9.2 as well. I did like what he had to offer. Loved it, and he was very good in that midfield role. Well, that's just why we're going to bring it to an end today for another review on the channel. And again, this is a brand new layout. Leave me some feedback in the comments. Apologies for no video yesterday. I was watching the final, boys. I was watching the final. Also, thoughts on this shirt? Classic football shirt, Smith. I think it's absolutely class. Ick football shirt. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day today. Like, a comment, subscribe. Who did you get? And you're guaranteed that Bundesliga Team of the Season pack. We'll catch you next time, boys.